Victor always came home late at night, as usual. But this day, there was a different atmosphere as soon as he got home. He usually falls asleep immediately after returning, but something was off this time. Judy. Anyway, I've decided not going to work from tomorrow. What? Why would you say something like that all of a sudden? Our living expenses and loan payments are a struggle every month. I'm already stretched thin. Have you even thought about this? Huh? I don't need your petty cash. I'll pay everything off in one go. Victor, was he serious about this? Then, let's see the proof. Show me your resolve. I am Judy. I've been married to Victor for 3 years while leading a busy life as a full-time employee. A year ago, we got our dream house, which I had always dreamed of, and we live there together. It's a busy life of work and household chores, but our house is a pride, filled with particular touches. To outsiders, it might seem like we are living smoothly. However, I had one concern. It's about how Victor changes after drinking alcohol. After moving to our new house, Victor's department also changed. Perhaps due to the stress from the environmental change, he started relying on alcohol. When he drinks, he often utters harsh words. Hey, Judy. Bring me some alcohol. Anything, just hurry up. Hey, Victor, haven't you been drinking too much lately? And you've been getting angrier. What? Shut up. You wouldn't understand, but I'm tired from work. I understand that you're tired, Victor. But you've been drinking more and more recently, right? I'm worried about you. Enough, it's annoying. Just bring me the alcohol quickly without any backtalk. I'm just worried about your health, Victor. That's why I'm telling you to shut up. If you keep mumbling, then move it, you waste. Enduring Victor's harsh words, I reluctantly bring him alcohol. Honestly, I was utterly fed up with such daily occurrences. However, what troubled me the most was Victor's attitude the next day after he drank. Victor tends to lose his memory when he drinks too much. So, even if he utters abusive words while drunk, he remembers nothing when he sobers up the next morning. Good morning, Judy. What's up? You seem to be in a bad mood. Is something wrong? Good morning, Victor. You were drinking a lot again last night. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm fine. But, did I say something to Judy? Yes. But you don't remember anything about last night, do you, Victor? I see. Judy, I'm really sorry. I don't think that way at all. I always wake up and remember nothing. But, maybe I said something? Sorry. I really apologize. Saying this, Victor quickly started hanging the laundry instead of me. The day after he shouted at me, he always willingly took on household chores as usual. Every time I saw Victor in such a state, my feelings were a complex mix. One day, after more than a year of such days, Victor, once again drunk, began to hurl abuses at me. Victor, are you going to repeat this again? I don't care. You damn nuisance. Just shut up and bring me the booze. Having reached my limit, I decided to have a serious talk with Victor. Victor, I have a request. Victor, with a cold beer can in hand, said, What is it? Well, it's about the alcohol you're drinking now. Could you maybe reduce the amount and frequency of your drinking? Judy, are you worried about my health? That's part of it. But when you drink, you become like a completely different person. You say awful things to me, every single day. I've reached my limit of patience. So, I'm sorry. But I need to release the stress from work. That's what the alcohol is for. I can't stop it.
Yeah.
I understand. That's why I'm not asking you to completely stop drinking. I just want you to reduce the frequency and amount. Seeing my earnest plea, Victor seemed to reflect. He looked troubled, not knowing what to do, and dropped his shoulders. Then, he put the beer back in the fridge and said, "I need to cool my head," and left the house. Huh? Maybe I was a bit too harsh. But this is for our future. I won't sympathize, I need to be firm. Though I was worried about Victor, who had left abruptly, there was nothing I could do. So I decided to wait for him in the living room. About 2 hours later, I heard the sound of the front door opening. Victor? Welcome back. Huh? Victor's face, as he returned from outside, was flushed red. Even from a distance, I could smell the alcohol on him. Fearing the answer, but needing to ask, I hesitantly spoke to Victor. Hey. I don't want to think it's true, but... Victor? Did you drink? So what if I did? You nagged, so I went out and drank. What? That's the same thing if you drink outside. Shut up. It's my money, so it doesn't matter, does it? It matters a lot. We're barely making ends meet because you drink so much. I'm the one paying the house loan. Just $1,500 a month. Why so arrogant? What's that? Hey, we're a married couple, can't you cooperate a little more? Shut up, don't tell me what to do. I'm the head of this house, you know. Male sign. Victor went upstairs, muttering, "What a useless, good-for-nothing wife." I was left alone in the living room, tears streaming down my face. Why? Why does it always end up like this? I always hoped that if we talked, Victor would understand. But this faint hope was always quickly shattered. The reality that my feelings don't reach Victor, and that he shows no signs of wanting to change, only made my heart ache more. From that day on, Victor started drinking outside the home instead. He would come home late at night, reeking of alcohol, and shower me with blameful words. Still, when I saw the kind Victor who wasn't drunk, I just couldn't bring myself to dislike him. And I found it hard to make a firm decision about divorce. I love Victor and don't want to consider divorce. But I can't bear this life anymore. Feeling that I couldn't find the answer alone, I decided to discuss this problem with my sister. When I explained everything to her over the phone, she replied in a low voice. I see. That's tough. Right? I do love Victor. But when alcohol is involved, he's just unmanageable. I see. From what you've told me, I can understand you're in a lot of pain and can't bear it anymore. I've heard a similar story before. The couple in that story resolved their issue with a certain strategy. A strategy? What is it? My sister chuckled and asked, "Are you interested?" Of course, I am. Tell me about it. All right. I'll share it with you then. The strategy she mentioned was quite unconventional, to be honest. Wait, sister. Are you sure it's safe to carry out this strategy? Will it really work? It's okay. A friend of mine tried it and it worked. Apparently, it's a strategy inspired by Rakugo. I'll help you too. I'm a bit worried. Is it really okay? The strategy was inspired by one story, and upon researching, I found that my sister's friend was influenced by an old story. This story depicts a diligent wife and her lazy husband, who reforms his ways. Due to the wife's love and ingenuity, the husband who was drowning in alcohol moves away from it and takes a proper path in life. One day, the drunk husband finds a large sum of money and brings it home. However, the wife, thinking that the money would encourage her husband to skip work, hides it. She convinces her drunken husband that finding the money was just a dream, prompting him to rethink such behavior. The story fits the proverb, "Drink but don't let alcohol consume you." I even found an article about people with alcohol dependence who vowed to rehabilitate after hearing this story. Of course, I'm not sure if it will go smoothly, but I have no choice but to try. From that day, I discussed with my sister many times and planned the strategy, considering it the last chance to change Victor. A few days later, I was waiting in the living room to receive a particular call. Soon, my sister called. "Hello, Judy? I just met Victor as planned." I dropped my wallet on purpose in front of him and let him pick it up. Then, as a thank you, I gave him the wallet. How about that? Oh, thank you. Did Victor realize it was you during the wallet exchange? I was disguised as an old lady with lots of wrinkle makeup. Victor was so drunk and staggering, I don't think he noticed. I see. Victor was drinking as usual today. Yes. I followed him after he left work. He visited 3 pubs and then dozed off on a bench in the park. What? He went to 3 pubs and slept on a bench? Could he be doing this all the time? The strategy wasn't over yet, but already a huge wave of anxiety was hitting me. Sensing my anxiety, my sister spoke up confidently over the phone to encourage me. "Judy, don't be so anxious. The important part is yet to come. Stay focused, okay?" That may be true, but still. Victor, after I thanked him and gave him the wallet, went off to drink somewhere else. So he's definitely going to be late. When Victor comes home, it's your turn, Judy. Okay, got it. The real deal starts now. After hearing my words, my sister finally said, "That's the spirit. Good luck," and hung up, ending the conversation. Several hours passed. I'm home. I'm back. Victor staggered home, quite drunk. Welcome back. You have work tomorrow, shouldn't you go to bed early? What work? What are you talking about? It's ridiculous to even think of going. Are you joking? We have living expenses and loan payments to make. You can't just not go to work. Hearing my words, Victor, drunk and red-faced, twisted his face in annoyance and muttered, "TCH, not this again. So naggy. He then said with a sneer as if to scorn me, "Judy. Anyway, I've decided I'm not going to work from tomorrow." What? Why would you suddenly say that? Our living expenses and loan payments are a struggle every month. I'm already stretched thin. Have you even thought about this? Huh? I don't need your petty cash. I'll pay everything off in one go. What? Pay off in full? Victor, there's no way you can make such a large payment all at once. That's where you're wrong. Just look at what I have here. Saying this, Victor took a wallet out of his pocket and showed me the bills and checks inside. What's this? How did you get such a large amount of money? Well, you see, I got drunk after work and was in the park to sober up. Then I happened to find this old lady's wallet. When I returned it, she gave me this as a thank you. Cool, right? Huh? Such a convenient story. That can't be true. Don't say that. After all, I've been drinking loads with the money from this wallet. My drunken state is the best proof. I'll cash the check first thing tomorrow. Then I'll pay off the loan in one go and be done with it. Really? Are you sure it's okay? I told you. It's fine. What are you worried about? That's why I don't need your petty money. If you say so, Victor. Then I won't think about or pay the loan anymore. Exactly. Good that you understand. All right. Maybe I'll have another drink to celebrate. Saying this, Victor took a can of beer from the fridge and began to drink contentedly, gulping down loudly. I watched him and silently headed to the bedroom. I wondered if it was true that a person's original character and habits don't change easily. Perhaps they're even heading in a worse direction? What will Victor's reaction be when he wakes up tomorrow morning? Everything about this plan hinges on that moment. Despite my anxiety, I tried not to think too deeply and forced myself to sleep. The next morning, while Victor was still asleep, snoring loudly, I hid the wallet he claimed to have received last night somewhere in the house. Then, I tapped his shoulder to wake him up. Hey, Victor. Wake up. It's already past 7:30. You'll be late. Aren't you getting up? Victor groaned and frowned.
Ugh.
Stop nagging.
Ha.
I told you, I don't need to go to work anymore. What? Why would you say that? It's a weekday. Your usual workday.
Ah.
Come on. I told you, I got a big check yesterday, right? So, I don't need to work anymore. Huh? What are you talking about? A check? Where is it? Huh? It's there, right? The check. Victor suddenly opened his eyes wide, sat up quickly, and began frantically looking around.
Ah.
What? Where's the wallet? The wallet that was here. Where did it go? Wallet? What's that? I don't know anything about it. Victor, did you have a wallet when you came home last night? I don't remember seeing one. Oh, come on. The wallet, was it all just a dream? I smirked and asked Victor while holding back my laughter. Oh, by the way, you said last night, I'll pay off all the loans, so don't worry. Should I believe that? What? The loan. You definitely said it, confidently. You can't possibly not remember. I remember saying it. But that was because I thought I got the check. So, what about the check? There's no such thing. What does this mean? I talked about the loan. But was the check part just a dream? Does that mean I agreed to pay the loan without any money? Victor stuttered and looked around bewildered. I looked down at the confused Victor and spoke sternly. So, what are you going to do? I believed you when you said you'd pay off the loan. If Victor says so, I thought it must be true. Sorry. I thought it was real. I never imagined it was just a dream. A dream? Do you think that excuse will suffice? I've been patient with you for so long. You never quit drinking despite what I said. And our household finances suffered because of your drinking expenses. It was so tough that I even considered divorce over the loan issues. So when you said you'd pay the loan, I was so happy, thinking that it would save us. But in the end, you can't pay it, can you? We're at a dead end now. What? Wait, Judy. That's too much. My feelings for you haven't changed. I love you. You say you love me? Then why don't you consider how depressed I feel? Victor, when you drink, you become a much worse person than you think. That is. I'm sorry. I apologize. I still love you, Victor, and I want to be with you. But if you continue to drink excessively, take it out on me, and if these problems persist, I can't live with you anymore. I stated this firmly to Victor. Victor, who had been listening silently, began to cry and apologize. Judy. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize I was pushing you to this extent. It's all my fault for using my weakness as an excuse to escape into alcohol. Victor. Do you really understand now? Yes, I do. This incident made me realize how foolish and hopeless I was. Judy, I'm going to stop drinking forever. I'm truly sorry. With these resolved words, Victor deeply bowed his head in apology. After this incident, Victor truly stopped drinking completely. He started coming straight home after work without stopping anywhere. As I said, I stopped paying the loan and used the money Victor had been spending on alcohol for the loan payments. Victor continued to help with household chores as before, which was a real help to me as a working partner. A year passed. Victor threw himself into his work and was recognized for his work ethic, leading to a promotion. I later learned that his drinking habits had been a problem at company drinking parties, which had hindered his career advancement. Even more joyfully, we were blessed with the child we had dreamed of. Our home was truly living happy and smooth days. However, there was one thing I still had in my heart. The truth about the incident that led to Victor's change of heart a year ago. One evening, when Victor returned from work, I decided to confess the truth about the incident from a year ago. Hey, Victor. There's something I need to talk to you about. What's up? Did something happen? You're suddenly so serious. Victor. Do you remember this wallet? I showed Victor the wallet he had claimed to have received. Seeing the wallet, Victor's eyes widened in surprise. Isn't this the wallet I got from the old lady I passed by? Wasn't it just a dream? The truth is, that old lady was my sister in disguise. That old lady was your sister-in-law. Wait, what? I don't understand. What's all this about? As Victor was confused, I slowly and clearly told him the whole truth. When you were drinking all the time, you would change into a completely different person once alcohol was involved. It became a daily occurrence, and I had reached my limit. I knew it was wrong to lie, but I thought it was necessary for you to truly change. That check was fake, too. The whole situation was staged by my sister and me. I'm really sorry for deceiving you all this time, Victor. Victor didn't get angry after hearing the truth. Instead, he gently smiled and said, "What? There's no need for you to apologize, Judy. I'm the one who's wrong," and he patted my head. Victor. Thank you for understanding. Actually, the person I am now is all thanks to you, Judy, for setting this up. I feel sorry for making you go through such a grand act. I was really pathetic back then. I promise I will never make you suffer again. Thank you. Victor. Hearing you say that makes me really happy. Having clearly expressed our feelings to each other, I felt our bond as a couple had deepened and our trust was unshakable. I went to the fridge, took out Victor's favorite beer, and offered it to him with a smile. Hey, Victor. Why don't you have a little drink? Just for today? Beer? Are you sure I can drink it? Of course, it's okay. After all, Victor, you haven't drunk for a whole year. That's incredible. Thank you so much. Is that so? Well, to be honest, I've been thinking about having a drink after so long. However, just as he was about to take the beer can, Victor stopped his movement abruptly and seemed to be in deep thought. Then, he gently placed the beer back on the table. What's wrong, Victor? Why did you put the beer down? Aren't you going to drink it? No, I think I won't drink it after all. Really? You don't want the beer?
Yeah.
Judy. I've made a commitment to change for the sake of our happy days together. If drinking again could jeopardize this blissful life we have, I don't want that. You really have changed. Yes, I have. I'm not going to drown in alcohol anymore. Our future, and the future of our child in your belly, is what's important. Victor. Thank you. I'm truly happy. Despite many difficulties, this is how Victor was able to give up alcohol. I felt confident that together we would continue to live a happy life.